Welcome back, everyone. I'm Lisa, your ESL video instructor. Welcome to ESL Speaking Corner. So today I'm going to do a listening practice with you. First of all, you must always know why you're listening because there are different reasons to listen. Today we're going to listen for comprehension or understanding. Listening, of course, helps you with your speaking because if you don't listen well, you won't know how to respond. We're going to use the free website that I featured a couple videos ago called engoo.com, completely free to use. I'll link the article that I'm specifically going to work with today, and it is called Global Table Manners, Eat Like a Local. So I'll link it down below and you can follow along. I'm going to play the audio. It's AI generated from the website, but it's actually pretty good, and you can follow along if you want as you listen, or just listen. Don't take any notes, just listen for comprehension. You really have to get good at listening to be able to respond effectively. If you say, Teacher Lisa, I only understood 70% of the recording, that's okay. You're going to work to 80%. After that, you're going to work to 90%. So you should be able to assess your own listening based on comprehension. That's why we're listening today, for comprehension. So let's go. I'm going to play the audio. It has to do with food, so you're going to see images of food as the recording plays. And don't take any notes. Don't take any notes. Just listen for comprehension and see if you'll be able to answer the questions I'm going to ask. So let's go ahead and do the listening. Global Table Manners. Here we go.
Global table manners. Eat like a local. When you travel, it can be nice to learn how to eat as the locals do. Depending on where you go, this might mean learning the right way to eat with your hands, or learning to make sure your plate is left empty, or that it isn't. For example, for some people, adding salt and pepper to food is a normal part of eating a meal. However, in Portugal, it's better to avoid doing this. Portuguese food is known for its many spices, and adding extra seasoning can be seen as insulting to the chef's cooking. While some of us may have been taught to empty our plates before we can leave the dinner table, in China, it's good table manners to leave a little food on your plate when you're finished. This is because leaving an empty plate shows that you have not been served enough, or that you're still hungry, and it might mean that you'll continue to be given food. However, in countries such as India and Japan, it's important to finish all the food on your plate, and leaving food left over is seen as wasteful and impolite. Eating with your hands is a common way to enjoy meals in many parts of India, the Middle East, Africa, and Southeast Asia. In these places, you may see people use flatbread to scoop up dishes like curry and rice, for example. There are also certain rules for eating with your hands in Thailand. It's seen as good table manners to eat only with your right hand. And while cutlery such as spoons and forks are common for eating in Thailand, it's seen as bad manners to put a fork in your mouth. Instead, use your fork only to move food onto your spoon.
So how well did you comprehend? Are you comfortable enough talking about the topic just based on what you heard? Well, here are some of the discussion questions that are provided by the website. It's right under the article, so I'm on the website. Here's the first one. Were you aware of any of the rules mentioned in the article? I'd like to know. Certainly comment on this video if there's something that you can relate to, or you have something in that country, if you're living in that country, that was mentioned in the article. Have you traveled anywhere with different table manners to your country? I certainly have. I'm currently here in the Philippines, and many locals eat with their hands. Not necessarily in a restaurant in a more formal public setting, but if they're at home, they just use their hands, scoop up the rice, eat their chicken, completely 100% with their hands, no utensils. Number 3, what table manners do you think visitors to your country should be aware of? Sometimes if we don't do our research, we might be surprised at how different countries have different table manners. Number 4, what's the best local food you've had on your travels? Me, here in the Philippines, I love a soup called sinigang soup. It's like a fish soup. It's really delicious. Really, really delicious. And they make what they call torta. It's boiled eggplant with egg. It's coated and fried in egg. So good. You can have it for breakfast with some white rice. really delicious, and many other local foods. And 5, what countries would you most like to visit for their food? For me, Thailand. Everyone that's been to Thailand tells me the Thai food is amazing. So if you have any comments on the audio and you want to add to this discussion, do so in the comments. Don't be afraid. I know sometimes ESL students are worried about grammar and they don't want to type a comment. Feel free. Type something. Let us know what you thought about the listening, and let us know where you're listening from. So continue to practice your listening, and this site, engoo.com, can really help you with that. Choose an article that appeals to you. The topic seems fun and interesting and exciting. Read it or just play the audio. Don't look at the text, and continue to practice your listening. See you in the next video.